Generative artificial intelligence can tell us a lot about the world and help us solve problems. But should you trust what GenAI says at face value? Here are 3 strategies for evaluating GenAI responses. Determine relevance. The responses generated by AI may not be the right fit for your needs. Use your own judgment to determine if you should use the results. The quality of responses might vary based on the training data and the prompts you input. If your prompt is vague or unclear, you might not get what you want. If you ask something simple like, "Tell me about life on Earth," GenAI could interpret your request in a number of ways and choose one at random. Look for advice from skilled prompt engineers and provide feedback to improve AI responses. A good tip is to assign the GenAI a role, ask it to perform a task, and specify the format of the output. For example, a good prompt to ChatGPT might look like this. Acting as an undergraduate college student, write an outline for a paper on universal basic income in the format of a bulleted list. Think about your interactions with AI as a conversation. Provide AI with feedback and follow-up information to iterate and develop more relevant outputs. Fact check. AI chatbots can make inaccurate claims and spread misinformation. Their response might sound plausible, but names, dates, events, and sources might be totally made up. Try a search elsewhere to verify what's real and what's not. If you can't find a particular reference, it might not exist. For example, when Google Bard first launched, it inaccurately claimed that the James Webb Space Telescope captured the first picture of a planet outside our solar system, when in fact, this event happened much earlier. Checking a more credible source like NASA can help you sort fact from fiction. Keep in mind that the data GenAI was trained on might also be out of date. In 2024, the free version of ChatGPT only had knowledge of what it was trained on up until January 2022. So if you ask ChatGPT to tell you about the cultural significance of Taylor Swift, its responses left out timely information about the Eras Tour and the star's latest romantic relationship. You might leave out important facts if you rely on inaccurate or outdated AI responses for your information. Call out bias. Artificial intelligence is not neutral. It can reproduce bias reflected in the large language models and historical data that train the algorithm. You might also be biased in how you interpret and use the results. Consider what values and perspectives are represented. Could it cause harm to a particular group of people? In the early stages of ChatGPT, a programmer asked it to develop a Python script to identify whether a person should be tortured based on their country of origin. The resulting algorithm selected countries in opposition to the US, like North Korea, Syria, and Iran. In the wrong hands, these biased algorithms could negatively affect people in the real world. Think critically about any bias present in AI's responses to your prompts. You can also advocate for more transparency and policy changes that make AI producers accountable for fixing bias in their algorithms. Generative AI will likely become more accurate over time, but it's essential to assess the reliability and relevance of the information it provides. We have to apply critical thinking to keep AI in check, and critical thinking is what being an informed citizen is all about.
Created using Powtoon.